Welcome to the Radiant Center podcast. I'm Angel, and this is our shared space to slow down, look within, and reconnect with the light we carry. Settle in, breathe deep, and let's explore this journey together. Hi, my name is Angel with the Radiant Center. I am dedicated to helping individuals unlock their inner power and recognize the profound strength they hold within. Why do humans do the things we do? When we are little, we don't care about what everyone else does. We do what we want, when we want. Just watch small children at play. Of course, that doesn't always work out, and when our parents put a stop to whatever we're doing, we scream and cry. We're out there laughing, having a good old time, could care less what we look like doing it. Hell, we'll wear our favorite Halloween costume every day if our parents allow it. We are not worried about any sort of judgment. We will even try to sneak something right in front of adults with a smirk because we walk right in front of them. Hey, in our world today, there's a possibility our parents won't even notice. And that's all we need as children at that specific moment. Just a possibility. And then we go to kindergarten. Suddenly something changes. We are sitting around the classroom and quickly take notes. Who is doing what, and how are the other kids reacting? It changes instantly. The backpack we picked out before school, that was super cool. And now maybe it isn't. And now we want a different one. Now we notice what others are saying and thinking. The slight eye roll, the small giggle with the group as you walk past, and God forbid you look totally different than everyone else. So what is this? Oh no, it's the dreaded J word, judgment. So why is judgment so dreaded anyway? We all know the feeling. When we walk into a room and notice people turn to look at you. Oh, the worst. Immediately judging how you look, how you carry yourself, who you're with. Are you alone? Are you with someone? Now, this may not even be a negative feeling, right? People can judge you and also admire you simultaneously. But in the end, it really is still judgment. Social media influencers get paid to get judged by the world. Can you imagine? So why do we act the way we do? Why do we react the way we do? How many times have you asked yourself, why did I respond that way? Or why did I even do that? Or why did I call him drunk at 1 a.m.? Oh. I recently realized, or better yet, questioned myself for why I was doing what I was doing, or acting the way I was acting. What am I trying to get out of this? Something for sure. We all are. If you stop and think about it, really think about it for a while, you got to dig deep and you will find it. No matter what, you'll end up at the same place. Because all roads lead back to that one place. Follow it through. You will find the answer in one of these three things, or most likely all three of them together. And that is approval, love, and acceptance. I personally discovered this within myself doing some inner child work. I recognize it right away. It could be at work, yoga class, in a relationship with friends, family, or even a romantic relationship. You can watch people at work. It's very obvious there if you sit back and watch. Trust me, I used to be like that. I spent a lot of energy winning, getting the last word, relentlessly attached to an outcome. Honestly, I spent the majority of my corporate career in this stance. Sure, it got me the promos, up the corporate ladder, hit targets, increased revenues, and decreased expenses. And I was good at it. Hell, I was great at it. But if you sit back and ask why, sure, I wanted to do well in my position, do well for the company. But wasn't I really just looking for the approval, love, and acceptance from others? Hey, if there was an award to win, it was mine. And I would proudly display it for all to see. So when they walk by my office, they can give me that nod of approval and acceptance. Family dynamics are the most brutal of them all. How many grown adults do you know, when they walk back into that family unit, fall immediately back into a third-grade child? Of course, these family dynamics bleed into our romantic relationships. I can only imagine what marriage counselors hear all day. It's the same thing over and over, I'm sure. He doesn't pay attention to me anymore. She never has time for me. She's too busy with the kids. And never does she initiate sex. He doesn't hear me. He won't help me around the house or with the kids. Or how come she isn't the sexy, hot vixen she used to be when we were dating? I'm sure these therapists are like, oh, blah, blah, blah. Someone doesn't feel like they have approval, love, and acceptance. They should sit down the couple at the very first visit, write these 3 words on the whiteboard, and then say, okay, go. By the way, I have no clinical education except Psychology 101 during my general studies freshman year in college. This is just my opinion. Like it or leave it. So I ask you all to become aware, to pay attention to what you are doing, not what he or she is doing or how unfair it is. What are you doing? More importantly, why are you doing it? And what are you looking to get out of it? I'll bet you it's tied to one of these 3. And while you are doing this, give yourself some grace. This isn't easy and can be very scary and painful. It takes a lot of practice, over and over in many situations. But when you recognize it, you can sit with it for a minute. If you can do this, it pauses that reaction. Most people say, I sure wish I would have thought about that before I reacted. Working on this part of you affords you the time to react, the permission to pause, think, then react. Your reaction will most likely be different, even if ever so slightly, and I'm sure for the better. So have fun with this. Start with very small things, enjoy it, and maybe, just maybe, it will change your life. So all you really need is just a possibility. Thank you for sharing space with me today. If this spoke to you, follow the show and feel free to share it forward. From my radiant soul to yours, namaste.